Hello everybody, it's Ezra time again, and welcome to my review for for Frozen 2 teaser trailer. So once again, I'm gonna be talking shot by shot in this one. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into the my thoughts. So hang on, oh god. So yeah, over here we got Elsa, obviously Elsa in this dark island apparently. So I'm really curious to like why Elsa is in this island, and later on we get to see like he's trying to across the ocean, and some people actually making theory about it. And I think my theory is that I think somehow Elsa is stuck on that island, and she's like determined to leave it, and like whoever trapped I'm sorry, trap her in this island. Maybe the villain, the antagonist, is actually trapping her in this island. And once again, that ocean look. I'm sorry, that ocean. The water is look amazing. Like it's actually like watching like a real beach. You know what I mean? It looks so real. It's so cool. And oh yeah, some people actually pointing out that the teaser trailer for Frozen is supposedly coming out next month, but they actually come out like now because Disney want to keep everybody distracted from the genie in the live action version of Aladdin, played by Will Smith. I kind of see that, and it's kind of terrible. And Disney is like, okay, let's release this teaser trailer for Frozen 2, and everybody got distracted. And not kidding, I actually got distracted by this trailer. So yeah, let's just get in. Um, so yeah, over here we got like he's preparing obviously to. Yeah, once again that ocean looks so good, and yeah, I love the look on Elsa's face. I mean, like she's so ready to. Hang on a second. Like she's so ready. Like his face, like yeah, I can beat the ocean. You know what I mean? Like I first fjord before, I first my own kingdom, so I guess I can first the ocean. Well, maybe not first, but across the ocean. And yeah, she's running, and obviously some people said she's actually searching for her parents, which I think is kind of makes sense, because well, his parents was, I think his parents like have like an unfinished business in Frozen One, maybe not unfinished business for them, but for us it's kind of like unfinished, you know what I mean? And I think like there is more to that, and I'm really glad. I think I heard the news that Queen Iduna, Elsa and Anna moms, I'm sorry, and they said that Queen Iduna actually have a bigger role in Frozen 2, which I don't know is true or not. I hope it's true because, well, we want to know a little bit more about their parents and why they're leaving, So some people make a theory that she's actually across the ocean to search for his parents, which I kind of agree about that. But part of me think that somebody, maybe the villains, is actually trapping her in this island, and she determined to leave it, or maybe he's just practicing his power, which I don't think he's I'm sorry, practicing his power because I don't know. It didn't seem fit. You know what I mean? Like the environment and everything, and it doesn't look like Arendelle. Obviously, it looks very different. And yeah, this effect is look really cool. So yeah, and the first wave hit, and she just, fall from Disney, and she tried this again, and it's really cool. And where's the shot? Where's the shot? And over here, he just like swim through through the wave. Is She kind of remind me of Aquaman for some reason, like swim through the ocean and everything like that. Yeah, she climb up this rock or something like I can't remember what to say, and slips, and of course using his ice power again. And this, look at this, yes, just wait, it's really, really cool. Whoa. Yeah, this is really, really cool, man. You can't deny this, guys. It's look really, really cool. Like she's create this ice like road, for her to get past these massive waves. And look at this, guys. See, look, he looked like I'm sorry, she looks like really really small. Wasn't she looks like, but she's really really small in this one, and I really, really like it because well the wave is actually really really big obviously, and the way the way he uses his power to actually create this way for her, and obviously it's very very high and really really big. So really really nice. It's really nice attention to detail over here. And yes, she tried to pass, obviously the through this ice power, but she just can't because well, it's an ocean, it's massive, and she just fall on. And to be honest, guys, this is like a big ice, and if this happened in real life, she should be dead because it's a big ice. I know she's a snow queen, but that's like a massive ice, man. If I were Elsa, I'd probably make like another like ice like for the shield, in the top of me, because that looks really, really deadly. Like, man, look at that. And yeah, once again, animation look cool. And yeah, and over here we got to see Anna, for the first time, and we got to see this apparently the like the diamond thingy, you know what I mean? And oh yeah, they actually released the poster for Frozen 2, and just get the voice of Olaf. And Olaf is actually saying that if you look closely, there is actually four. I think there's like four symbols. You know what I mean? Four elements to this. And over here we kind of see that like there's like this diamond, double diamond, I guess, and this one is like an arrow. I think this one. And then over this one again, and I think there's four different elements that or four different symbols. And for some reason they appear in front of Arendelle apparently. Maybe this is the oh yeah, I forgot to mention in the last video, Frozen 2 plot according to IMDb is actually like Elsa, Anna, Kristoff, and Olaf and Swan is actually going far out in the forest to know an ancient mystery about their kingdom. So I wonder if this actually an ancient mystery, like this diamond or this element, is actually popping up in front of the kingdom of Arendelle for some reason, and of course Elsa, Anna, and his gang was determined to find out like, oh, what is this? This look interesting, or maybe this look very very dangerous. We should find out. And over here you get to see Anna expression is like, oh god no, it's like, oh god no, it's happening, like what? Very very confused. And over here we got to see another one over here, another symbols. There is four different one. This one, and this one, and the other one is I can find it. I think it's this one. It's far. And so yeah, so she's standing like, I think this is the same balcony when she and Hans is actually singing "Love Is an Open Door." Once again, I could be wrong. But I think it's the same balcony, or maybe not. And obviously, this is the kingdom of Arendelle, obviously. And this diamond, once again, wasn't diamond, but whatever. I keep calling them diamonds for some reason. This element, this symbol, is actually popping up, in front of this kingdom for some reason. So I think this is the big mystery or the ancient mystery in Kingdom of Arendelle, and I think that's why Elsa and his friends or his gang is actually travel far out in Arendelle. I mean, Jennifer Lee, the writer and director of this movie, says that Anna and Elsa and his gang is actually going out far from Arendelle, and the sequel is more bigger and epic. So I can see why here. So yeah, some people actually make theory about this, and I think they represent either four elements like ice, earth, wind, and the other one is fire, I guess some people mention. And then some people said it's represent four season, which is spring, summer, autumn, or fall, and the other one is winter, which winter is actually Elsa. Elsa's power, I mean. So yeah, I really like that. And over here we got to see Kristoff obviously riding Swan with a bunch of reindeer. Maybe it wasn't reindeer. Deer. I'm sorry. Reindeers. I'm sorry. Reindeers. I'm sorry. So yeah, we got to see a lot of them, and I think this reindeer is actually seeing Swan as their leader, quote unquote maybe. And Kristoff and Svennis look really, really serious, and all of the reindeer is actually looking like really, really serious. So I'm really curious to see what happens, when the movie comes out. They're about like, I think they kind of had to do some kind of war or battle, you know what I mean? And maybe they have to save someone. Maybe he has to save Anna, and that's why he get around this reindeer unexpectedly. Or maybe he's heading to the battlefield, you know what I mean? Like there is some sort of battle happening. And I think this took place in the new area apparently, because once again Frozen 2 doesn't took place in Arendelle, which is a good one actually. You see, which is a good decision. So yeah, I'm really curious to see what actually happening in this scene, like why they all looking so angry and serious with a bunch of reindeer following them, as their leader, quote unquote. I'm really curious to see. And over here we got to see Anna, obviously. Hang on a second. We got to see Anna in this dark island. So I think this is the same island where Elsa's at, at the beginning of this teaser. Well, she's at the beach, and I think Anna is the in different location. You know what I mean? Because well, obviously they don't together in this teaser, and it seems like to me that she's holding something over here. Maybe it's like, I think it's some sort of, maybe his back. You know what I mean? Or maybe it's a book. So I don't know. It looks like a bag or a book. I don't know. So yeah, she look really, really sad over here. So this must be something dramatic happen before this. I'm really curious to see what is that. And over here you get to see his back, and she's actually climbing this mountain. I guess, I don't know. Wasn't mountain, but whatever. And over here we get to see some sort of cave, I think. Cave, and there's a bunch of fog over here. So yeah, it's really, really good animation once again, and the plot is turned really, really dark, and I really like it. And some people say this is not the same Frozen that we know, and yeah, it's way different. And even the director said that if you actually watch the sequel, your mind about the first movie might change. And I think I can see why. Even I just watched this teaser. My mind about the first Frozen movie is already changed. Like, my God, it's way different. I'm sure there is musical and everything like that, but for most of this trial, it's really dark. So anyway, there's a cave over here, and I wonder why Anna is actually going to this cave. Maybe she looks for an answer or something like that. And I mean, that's why everybody's coming to this place. Maybe it wasn't coming to this place. They're coming to the forest, and searching for something. And I think Anna might find the answer for what she was looking in this cave, and it's like, oh, this is it. And his hair look amazing. And yes, she's running over here to jump this cliff. Man, this looks really, really epic. Like, oh my God, it's look really, really epic. And I really like his new outfit, and his hair, is more mature and everything like that, and I really, really like it. And over here we get to see Elsa and Olaf actually stuck in this fire, I guess, quote unquote fire, in the ship of Heart. So I'm really curious to see what happened. Yeah, this looks really cool. And I mean, look at Olaf, man. Olaf is like really, really scared, and she holds Elsa back there, and Elsa is actually using his ice power to actually put out the fire. And I'm really curious. I'm really curious to see, like, who caused this fire. You know what I mean? Or maybe there is someone. Maybe there is someone out there who actually have this kind of power. Because once again, according to this four crystal, there is ice, fire. I think is art and wind. I guess. Again, I could be wrong. And I think this represent four season or four elements to this. And Elsa is obviously one of them because it's ice. And seeing this scene with fire, make me kind of think that there is somebody actually have like the fire power, which is kind of funny because I think back then some people actually make out that I think in Frozen 2 there's gonna be some villain who has some power, and some people said the power is might be a fire, and according to this scene that might be happening or maybe not. Once again, it's just speculation, so don't take it too seriously. But in my opinion, there might be somebody else out there that is actually has some kind of power or element, and maybe that person plan to trap Elsa over there. And yeah, man, Olaf obviously looks. And over here, hang on a second. Yeah, this girl. This is the. I think this is the new character. And over here we got. Over here, I think this is the boy. And some people say, I think she kind of look like Anna a little bit. Some people said that this is actually kids of Anna and Kristoff. And some people said this is like a flashback, for Anna and Elsa's parents. It might be a flashback, but I don't know. But if you guys ask me, I think of maybe might be it's like a flashback to the Anna and Elsa's parents, when they first met, and they firstly met in this magical forest. That's what I like to call them, or the autumn forest. Um, or maybe this is just like a completely new character that Elsa and Anna is gonna, like meet, as the journey continue. Maybe they've been live here for so long, and you know, maybe they be like a new character, obviously, to help Anna and Elsa on their journey. Or maybe it could be a flashback, or maybe this two is actually Anna and Elsa. I'm sorry, Anna and Kristoff. I'm sorry, Anna and Kristoff. Kids. So over here we got to see like a wind or something like that. Yeah, the wind like just go to that boy like there, and yeah, this boy. This is a new character, and I think in this new character might be voiced by Evan Rachel Wood and starring Kay Brown. I mean, I don't know. It's a possibility. You know what I mean? And I mean, Evan and Sterling is actually confirmed to be voicing some character from Frozen 2. So I think this might be their character, or maybe they play another character, different character. I don't know. But I think this might be their character. But once again, I could be wrong. It's just a theory, just speculation. And I think there is somebody who is actually have the wind power. I think, because hang on, I gotta go back. And I think over here that she's actually like surprised. You know what I mean? Like she didn't actually. Oh, I can control this wind. Oh, I know. Or like I know she's hiding there. Oh yeah, let's go. Use this wind to actually burst the boy out of in the air. You know what I mean? But I don't think so, because she looks surprised, when that wind happening, and this boy obviously didn't know anything happened, or maybe this is actually his power. His power is actually wind, and she just learned to control it. I'm sorry, he just learned to control it. I don't know. It's a possibility. And yeah, over here I really, really like this scene. I mean, like all of them together, and I really like their expression. And Elsa expression is like, oh god, this is like a brand new environment for me. Like, what is happening? And Anna is like, okay, I'm ready. I am born ready for this. And Krista is like, yeah, yeah, this is good, guys. You know what I mean? And I mean, he looks ready. Don't get me wrong. He looks really, really ready. And Swan is like, whatever. So yeah, and Anna is like see Elsa a little bit here. Maybe she's like worried about his sister. And obviously, I think Elsa is the one who brought everybody on this journey. Obviously, maybe she tried to find out his parents were, or maybe he's trying to find out like who is she, like where his power came from. And I think these two scenario might happen in this adventure together. And over here, guys, just look at that autumn forest. It looks really, really cool. I'm not gonna lie. It looks really, really cool. And I mean, over here we get to see the mountain and everything like that. And over there we can just see the black area, the dark area. This might be the same environment, or is it the same area where Elsa and Anna was in the teaser, where Elsa tried to across the ocean and Anna is trying to jump off the cliff. I don't know. It could be a different area. It could be the same area. But I think based on this environment, it might be the same area. Who knows? Maybe this area, far there. You know what I mean? That might be like the beach, and that's probably the dark area. So I don't know. It's a possibility. And there is Olaf. And Olaf is barely featured in this one. I mean, I kind of get it because and ever since Olaf Frozen Adventure come out, people actually complaining about that. I mean, personally, I think it was okay, but part of me, like, I didn't really want to they focus too much on Olaf. Oh, I'm sorry. And I mean, I know Olaf is cute and everything like that. Like, he's nice, he's funny, but I don't think he should be the main character, on that short. I know it's called Olaf Frozen Adventure, but the plot is not resolved around Olaf. It's resolved around Anna and Elsa tradition family. You know what I mean? So on that short Olaf Frozen Adventure, I think the main character should be Anna and Elsa because it's their problem. They should be the one who solve the problem instead of Olaf because after finding out that, oh, we have a family tradition all this time, guys, and this kind of made me go, what? And the plot is kind of remind me of The Last Jedi a little bit, you know what I mean? So on this teaser, Olaf is barely a thing in this one. He's only appear in 2 scenes actually, and Kristoff and Swan actually they appear in, I think Kristoff appear in 3 scenes, if I'm not mistaken, and Olaf is only appear in 2 scenes in this teaser. And see, we didn't see him smile. We didn't see him smile at all. We only see him like afraid or frightened by this adventure, and I really like it. Actually, that doesn't mean I hate Olaf. I like Olaf, but I kind of like they toned down Olaf's role in this sequel maybe and focus on Anna and Elsa because it's the right direction and they should do that. And I didn't have Olaf, guys. I think he should just be like the side character and nothing more. So over here we got the leaf representing the fall, and the leaf is like turning, turning like that in the O logo. This is actually very similar to the opening of the first Frozen, where the ice is actually twisting like that, twisting like the leaf. And yeah, it's really really cool, really nostalgic. And we got to see several leaf over here representing the autumn setting on this movie. And the logo is kind of like, oh yeah, the logo is kind of turned dark in the bottom of it. I mean, you guys can see it, right? And it kind of reminds me of the scene where Anna and Elsa at, like in the very beginning of the teaser. So I feel like whatever it is, whatever they're facing, it gets really, really real, guys. And I get to see that this plot is actually getting darker. You know what I mean? And I really, really like it. I really, really like it. So yeah, over here, they're actually walking through this booth, and Anna sees something. Yeah, she looks very, very surprised. Like she looks at something, some unseen enemy. She grabbed, Kristoff's sword immediately, and she just swing right at it. And right before she swing, she actually closes his eyes. Which come on, Anna, you can just swing a sword and closing your eyes because it's very dangerous. Because the villain could just dodge that sword, dodge that attack, what I mean. And also Kristoff and Elsa expression like, whoa, what is happening? Some people actually curious to see who is Anna is actually attacking. But my theory or my speculation or my thoughts about this scene, Anna might be like hallucinate in this scene because I don't know, based on Kristoff and Elsa, expression, like they're like, oh, what are you doing? And like, I think there is nothing there. You know what I mean? I think there is nothing there, and I think Anna sees something that there is actually life-threatening, or actually threaten his life or his friend's life. That's why he grabbed the sword and okay, I'm gonna attack this guy or whatever, the enemy. But I don't know. My thought is that I think Anna is actually hallucinate in this one. Maybe once again it's like a new environment and the forest is look very very dark with the fog and a lot of autumn, leaves. And I really really like it, And I think it's kind of makes sense if Anna is actually hallucinate. Maybe he sees something, but that thing is not actually there. Or maybe he's trying to attack Sven. Who knows? Maybe he tried to attack Sven or maybe attack Olaf. But once again, I think Anna is hallucinate in this one. Like there is nothing there. There is nothing threatening there, but she kind of just like see something for some reason and just, you know what, I need to attack this. And of course, Kristoff and Elsa expression kind of said it to me, because I don't know, they kind of like, they didn't look surprised when Anna is actually about to attack the unseen enemy. They just like, um, what are you doing, Anna? Oh God, like she went crazy. So yeah, I really like it. And over here, I mean, if you actually slow it down, she actually swing like this, which means he swings, which make me think that she swings at nobody. You know what I mean? So this might be that Honest actually hallucinate in this one. Like he sees something, but but that thing is not there. Because I mean, if you guys look at this, like he swing right there in, and the sword is already dropped right there, and we didn't see anybody. But once again, it's a teaser trailer, so it could be different in the final movie. But right now, my thought is that like Arnes might be hallucinate in this one, like there is nobody. And once again, Kristoff and Elsa reaction like, "What are you doing?" So yeah, that's the apparently that's the end of the teaser. Apparently, it's look really really cool, and I really like it. And I really like the plot is getting dark in this one, because I kind of hope the plot is getting dark, because once again, this Frozen is actually inspired by Snow Queen fairy tales, and I think Snow Queen Haruta is very very dark. And I think some people complaining about why Frozen is never like a dark story, and previously Elsa supposed to be the main villain, but that's not happening, and I really really glad, you know. And in the sequel, I hope Elsa is the main protagonist, you know, instead of Anna. I hope Anna is like the deuteragonist or the tritagonist of this movie, because I don't know, when I watched the first Frozen, I kind of disappointed that Elsa didn't have so much screen time. You know what I mean? So I kind of hope this sequel she be the main focus on this one. Which in the teaser she kind of look like the main focus on. I really hope she's the main protagonist, because there is a lot to explore on his power and personalities. And yeah, I just really, really like it. You know, I just hope he's the main protagonist. And yeah, so I think that's just that wrap up everything about my thoughts and theory. Maybe not theory, but just thought and reviews about this teaser trailer. So yeah, what do you guys think about this movie? Like, what do you guys think about the plot? You know, do you guys actually have your own theory? If you guys want to share it, please just write it down in the comment section below. And if you guys enjoy my review or speculation, once again, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for everybody who's been supporting this channel. And once again, hope you guys enjoy this review. Man, I really can't wait for November to come. Actually, I guess everybody don't. I really can't wait for November to come. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next one then. Bye.